Hey guys, welcome to this new channel, The Nutshell, where I am trying to learn about life and people through reality TV. And what better way not to start by looking at Love is Blind. So we started episode 6. I thought that the first 5 episodes were just a little bit mundane, and we will be referring to it as we go. So without further ado, here's episode 6. So now we have 6 couples who have gone to Mexico. They were chosen to go to Mexico. The other 7th couple, they were giving fake vibes, so they didn't get chosen.
I'm not trying to say woe is me, but the business I was really blessed to inherit does pretty well.
Yeah. Okay, you opened up the door for something. Okay, in a marriage, finances, how would you split the bills? Would it be 50-50?
I don't know if
And my last relationship, I was taken care of 100%.
They're now in Mexico and all the couples have seen each other. And first off the bat, Hannah and Nick. Nick was the one who was painting himself as a football guy. Hannah was naturally thinking this guy is going to be big. His voice was very charming in the pods. So she had built him up to be a certain way. When she sees him, she is very unimpressed and she admits it even to the camera.
Okay. He built himself in a way that was different than maybe what he is. I imagine a really big guy. Look-wise, I definitely go for the really big, jockey guy, 6'5", handsome, best looking guy in the room.
Hannah, after that, I think she's just looking at things to nitpick at him. Tim and Alex meet each other, and the only red flag that I saw there, Alex talks about how she's very short-tempered. So I put that in the back of my head.
I'll say I used to have a really short temper. I feel like I get annoyed.
What annoys you? What's the little thing?
I don't like repeating myself.
It's fair.
Now we're on the second day of the honeymoon, and Hannah and Nick are together, just kind of enjoying the day on the beach. And and we actually see Nick. He just wants to play around and play with these ducks on the beach, and he wants to ride them. So Hannah does not want to play the game, but some other woman wanted to play the game, and she's way older than Nick and Hannah, of course.
Nick!
Oh, she's jealous. Don't be jealous. Not be jealous.
All right,
No, I'm not jealous, but
I'm gonna draw a line in the sand. You have to stay on the duck. You have to stay on the duck and you gotta ride it. Right to that line.
Uno,
Dos, tres.
he cannot be trusted.
But you can tell that Hannah is very insecure. She blows it out of proportion, really. It's really not a big deal, but at least that's what I thought. She feels very disrespected, but her feelings are valid, so we'll go with it for now. I would tell that Hannah really doesn't like Nick at this point. She makes this note, some red flags that she sees about him, and leaves it somewhere in the open for him to see. In the party where everyone meets and, a good time for drama, Hannah just starts making little passive-aggressive comments at Nick.
Is it Nikki D?
Easy, Nick. We respect women, remember?
So it was self-confidence versus cocky. Just a bunch of adjectives,
I got you.
hurt me.
Things that she didn't,
About the situation and stuff like that. And I'm like, why would you write that down and not talk to me?
So now they were asking Steven how he felt about Monica, and Monica is this model. She once won Miss Universe, and the few things that I could take from this conversation is Steven does not feel worthy of Monica. A couple times he alluded to how she's always right and he's not.
So what's it like to be dating Miss Universe?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. I almost feel unworthy.
And from the pods, he also shared about how he had an affair. The way he words it is, I've held the title of being a cheater, and then he immediately runs into how he's been cheated before, multiple times. Anyways, he says that he's in therapy, and he opened up about it, and at first I just thought, what, this is nothing, but we go back to it and you're able to see some red flags?
We're going to talk about cheating.
Yep.
I technically hold the title of being a cheater. I've been cheated on multiple times as well. And we were flirting with intention. You're emotionally cheating at that point. I got caught, which I knew I would. I was very disappointed with myself.
Flag, give her the flashlight.
Oh my God.
We're glazing over this. I need
So what?
And then it was Tim's turn to talk about his relationship with Alex, but Tim gives this weird answer. I didn't really understand that, you know, kind of like they like to challenge each other. If he challenges, then she challenges back. I thought, okay, that's odd. That's what you love about your relationship. That's nice.
Then I'm gonna talk my shit, and she can talk her shit back. If I push, don't be scared to push back. I love it.
I'm excited for you guys. You're a really good man. And she's a good ass woman.
At this point, I feel like the girls, they're drunk, and everyone is just like, yeah. Everyone is just like, you know, I feel like, you know, he said the pushback, and that's really good. I'm thinking, that's not good. So when Hannah points out to Nick that what he did at the duck was disrespectful, I think that Nick should have said, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't think that it was disrespectful, but, you know, we're getting to learn each other, and I am gonna take heed to what you said. Instead, he just goes on to say how, you know, it's very irrelevant, and I think that Hannah, she felt unheard, which is more validating her thoughts on how she does not want to be with him. She doesn't like the way he looks because she thought differently, and then now he's being defensive. Really, it was nothing, but at the same time, Nick could have just said sorry.
Because I just want you to respect me because I respect you so much.
How do I not respect you?
I know, but a woman's talking shit, and you're just like sitting there giggling. Do you know how it would make me feel, though? Do you understand?
So you do get jealous. That means nothing. That was so, like, irrelevant. But, like, it's like you wrote 8 bullet points down on a card, and I'm like, holy fuck, like, there's 8 things she's questioning about this right now.
No, honestly, like, this is my thing. I, like, love you. Like, I've never felt this before with, like, anyone in my life.
Me either, that's why we're here.
Like, it's scary. I see, like, so much in you. Like, I see the world in you, and, like, for me, like, trust and, like, respect is a big thing. Like,
It hurts me that you think I was disrespecting you, though, because I was so, like, pointless and meaningless.
to you, but, like...
But that's why I feel it, because it wasn't to
But, like,
you.
you can't, like, disregard, like, my feelings and my feelings.
Hannah does not like being confronted at the same time. Like, she loves confronting people, but she doesn't like being confronted herself. So then she changes everything about how she loves him. She's never felt this way before, and... Okay. And the scene cuts at Monica and Steven. This moment, I hated Monica. I just thought she was very insensitive. Watch.
It was really sweet.
Because I love Monica.
It was really nice.
It was.
They all loved. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. You're the best ever. You came over and you were just like.
You want me to come over and gush about the girl I'm already in love with? Okay, easy.
It's
Done.
so sweet.
Done. And I was so glad also that my friends could reaffirm with you, like, you come out in such a particular way where I'll be like, I never would have thought to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easier for me to say, hey, you know, when the time comes, don't stress so much about the future and situations. Let's just be here in the moment. And it's because all it does is sort of...
I love you to death. I'm obsessed
Am I
with
being
you.
chatty again?
Literally cannot get a word in.
I'm so sorry.
I'm obsessed with you, but like.
I know. I'll put this in my mouth instead.
It's very hard for me. I'm like
I'm-
really trying to like what you have to say, but like I have to.
You're right. You're right.
Come on, babe.
You're right.
You have to share the space. Seriously, it's funny, but it's like kind of not getting funny a little bit.
I understand.
I love how she says, I cannot get a word in, but then she doesn't talk. Okay, so now she has the time to get her word in. She doesn't want to talk about their relationship, wants to gossip about other people.
Alex and Tim thing. I felt like something weird was going on there. You didn't pick up on that? Just get like,
How so?
I don't know. I feel like there was something weird happening there. Towards the end of the night, I did. I don't know.
I didn't notice them. I kind of noticed them, but they were like way further on the other side. They were closer to you for sure.
So now Steven is just going along with anything that she says. I don't think that Steven really saw anything going on with Tim and Alex, but clearly he just wants to go along with whatever she says. Thank God to women's intuition, eh? They're able to read the room, see what's going on, who's having fights with who's now in a bed vibe, who's angry. Love women. Monica is just not having it anymore, and she's like, good night, I'm done, and pretty much turns him down.
Very tired. Love you.
So I guess Monica's intuition was right. Something did happen, but it wasn't caught on camera. I don't know where the cameramen are, but whatever. I was gonna be ready to judge. I wanted to see it for myself, you know? In these moments, I feel like in Mexico last season, they did a good job of portraying certain couples like Chelsea and Jimmy. We really saw that. Right away, I was like, these two shouldn't be together.
When you made a comment about AD and her body, and I like felt so uncomfortable that I called it out. And then the whole time you spent talking to AD when I was by myself, it's so uncomfortable for me. And like the fact that you weren't reading the room made me really, really sad.
But this time around, they only did the after on just a few couples. So whatever, we were not able to see Tim and Alex get into their fight. But the next day, Tim, long story short, he doesn't sleep at home. He sleeps somewhere else and comes back and they start talking about it. Apparently, there was a time where she even put her hand on his mouth like, shut up. And of course, he didn't like that. His love language is being listened to and he didn't feel like he was being heard.
Everything seemed fine.
Yeah.
And then suddenly the energy is off.
Right.
And I'm asking you what's wrong, and like, I'm not getting much back.
The only thing I could think about was going back to the room, taking like a long ass shower and going to bed. It's not that I don't want to be here. It's not that I want to be around you. No, I just miss home. That's it. I could have explained it more, and I probably should have, but I just didn't feel like talking about it in that moment.
Complete a sentence without it getting cut off. I started to feel very, very disrespected.
When I covered your mouth, I feel like that made it even worse because I guess it was like me trying to control you in a sense, but I just wanted you to stop being upset.
You're not even letting me communicate. You're not letting me talk.
There were times where, yes, I did cut you off.
And this guy is checked out. He's like,
space, that was, I'm never coming back.
That line was crossed.
Anyways, and at the end when she was like, come sit with me, he's like, I would rather not. Not right now.
What, closer?
I would rather not.
At this point, I was like, there is no way these two should be together. They should just end it right now. But we'll see. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I'm honored that you would spend time to watch this video. Please consider subscribing and liking. And please let me know which couple you think will make it to the end in the comments below. Thank you so much and have a good day. For watching, I am honored that you would. Hey guys, welcome to the night show. So we started episode 6. So we started episode